Hey guys! Today I'm gonna show you one of the basic pastry recipes, the choux pastry. Some people say it's hard, but it's not. This particular pastry is different than any other, just because we cook it on the stove top, then we bake it in the oven. Then you can use it to make eclairs, or, like I'm gonna do today, cream puffs. So keep on watching if you wanna see how I did.
This recipe has 3 steps. First step, on medium-low heat, add half a cup of water in a pot. To that, add 4 tablespoons of butter and cut it into cubes, to make it easier for the butter to melt. We want the butter melting before the water comes to a boil. Once the butter is completely melted, add half a cup of flour, then stir immediately. It will look clumpy and you will think that you did something wrong, but you didn't. Just keep stirring until it all comes together in one smooth piece. Once you see some of the flour sticking in the bottom of the pan, then it's time to turn up the heat. Now transfer the dough into a bowl and whisk it with a hand mixer to cool it down. Or if you can be patient, just leave it to cool down on its own. Once it cools down a bit, start adding 3 eggs, 1 egg at a time, then beat. Sometimes it will only take 2 eggs if your eggs are slightly larger, but 3 works with me most of the time. It should be smooth and thick, like so. Then transfer it into a piping bag. On a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, start piping the puffs as large or small as you want. Then pop them in a preheated 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes. It will depend on how big your puffs are. This is how they looked like after 6 minutes in the oven, all puffed up and beautiful. Now to the second step. I'm using an instant pudding and pie filling because I didn't want this video to be too long, but I promise I will upload a custard recipe soon. Just follow the steps on your packaging, then transfer it into a piping bag. I'm using a tall tip to make it easier for me to stick it into the puffs. Leave the puffs to completely cool on a cooling rack. This is how it should look like, all puffed up and almost empty from inside. Now to fill it, stick the tip in the back of the puff, then while squeezing, pull your hand slowly out. Fill all your puffs, then to the third and final step. Here I have 1 cup of chocolate chips that I will add half a cup of hot, heavy cream. To that, add 1 tablespoon of butter and leave it for a minute. Then whisk until it all comes together to make a beautiful ganache. It should be smooth and glossy. For garnish, I have some white chocolate chips in a piping bag that I will pop into the microwave until it melts. Now to the assembly. I'm using both homemade caramel sauce that I will add the link to its recipe in the description bar below, and the chocolate ganache that we just did. Once you've covered them all, drizzle some of the white chocolate on top for garnish. And you're done. Enjoy!
If you like this video, please thumbs up, share, and don't forget to subscribe so you can be updated with all the new episodes. I appreciate all your comments, so please leave me your feedback and let me know what you want to see next. Until next time, see you later.